Hi, everybody. You're welcome for this entrepreneurship course, the long-awaited one. Thank you for waiting and thank you for also signing up. We apologize for yesterday's live stream that did not take place, but thank God today we are having one. And I thank you specifically because you've been able to patiently wait for us until when we have started this entrepreneurship course. I bring you greetings from Saarland University, and I think because if you had an opportunity, you would also say we bring you greetings from Karatina University. So I receive your greetings also. I hope you have been well and you have kept safe from coronavirus. Straight away we are going to go to this entrepreneurship course. But before we go there, I would like to advise you, in order to save on data, you can lower the quality of this video, or if not, you can still watch the way it is, and then eventually you can always download it and keep on listening to it until when you're able to get the things that we are talking about. So thank you so much for joining us for this kickoff. Okay, everybody has seen this flyer about the entrepreneurship course that we are going to do, which has our university, Karatina University, and it has also the DEPUK project, and it has Fundi. We are going to be called the Karatina Fundis. And you know, I love Kenyans, and in Kenya, Fundi means a builder. I hope I am right. Yes, I am. That the reason why we are called Fundis is because we are going to build something from scratch and make it work out. Before, you know, when the builders, when those engineers are planning up a structure, man, you'll never know how beautiful it's going to be until when it is complete. So that is how it's going to be with us. That we are going to start from the foundation, build our businesses until when everybody will see our businesses and want to be part of the success story. So, who am I? My name is Eria Wambi. I am an organizational psychologist. I'm a lecturer at Karatina University and Chambogo University. I have a Bachelor of Industry and Organizational Psychology and Master of Science in Organizational Psychology, all from Karatina University in Uganda, Kampala. I'm a PhD fellow with the Saarland University in Germany. I am an entrepreneurship teacher and trainer. I'm a Christian, a family person, a footballer, and a fun person to be with. And trust me, you're gonna enjoy me. And here is how you can reach out to me. That's my WhatsApp, +256 773 524 607. As +256 773 524 607. My email is wambieria@gmail.com, the email where I've been interacting with you. You can reach out to me through that. And can I encourage us to form a WhatsApp group, a group WhatsApp for this particular course, the Fundis, so that it eases communication. But still, I am flexible. If you inbox me, I am still flexible for an email. I'm going to be able to respond to you in the issues that are regarding our course here. So why am I here today? I'm here on behalf of the DEPUK project, developing entrepreneurial universities in Kenya, a project that the University of Saarland in Germany started in 2018 with the universities in Kenya. So we have trained Kenyan universities in entrepreneurship, but we have also been training universities students. So those are the three universities that we work with. We have Karatina, we have Chuka, and we have Didan University. And the picture there is a team from Germany that came to visit Karatina University and proposing with the lecturers, and I'm sure you can be able to identify some of them. You know, that is how fun it is that you always look out for the people that you know. And I can tell you that the Vice Chancellor is in that photo, and even your best teacher. So that is the time when they came around and launched this project in Karatina University. So that is why we have today the DEPUK. So by the end, with this joblessness that is everywhere globally, you should be able to come up with your business. And we are here to support you as the DEPUK project, Saarland University. These are some of the core team members on this project. We have Teresa Zima. Teresa Zima is our project coordinator. We have Dr. Bajwanida, who is the manager of the project. And we have Professor Cornelius Conage, who is a mentor on this team, but also one of the managers. And there's also a great team of other people from the Saarland University who are not on this list, but they are also going to be interacting with you more frequently, like me, what I'm going to be doing. So why startup? Why are we encouraging you to start up? Startup is like a butterfly life cycle. And a beautiful butterfly is going to realize that it needs to replicate itself, because most of you like butterflies, but they also have a story. In realizing it is going to go and lay eggs. In laying eggs, the eggs are going to form a caterpillar, which we call larva, which is the destructive stage. Then after the caterpillar, it will develop into a pupa stage. After the pupa, it will turn out to be the beautiful butterfly that we always look at. Startups also start like that you would want to fix a certain problem, you want to replicate Mother Earth, you want to solve a certain problem that is existing within the society, so you're going to accept to go through the processes. Within the middle there, sometimes you may not understand how things are going to unfold, but your faith is the one that is going to hold you, and somebody who is going to hold your hand. So sometimes you never realize how the end will look until when you have faith that the end is going to be beautiful. So startup is you and 2 or 3 others accepting to found a new business, and you watch over it until when it grows and blossoms. So that's what we are going to be able to help you. We are going to guide you into establishing a new business that has never existed, and watch you develop your ideas, sharpen it, polish it until when it can be a business that can be able to attract funding, but also solve the problems of Mother Earth. You know, with the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the UN, most of them are showing the problems that need to be fixed for Mother Earth to be an enjoyable place to work in. So I want to encourage you, as you start up your businesses, as you develop ideas, let your ideas address the 17 Sustainable Development Goals set by UN. So you have to read about them even as you found your business. And within this startup, we are not limited to a particular discipline. You can be from chemistry, you can be from biology, you can be from IT, you can be from humanities and arts, and you can start up your business as a team, and we are going to be able to, you can start up your ideas. For now, we welcome ideas, not the businesses, but they can also be business ideas, and we are going to watch over it. And of course, the people on the IT side are on a better advantage, because right now we are almost in what we call the IT revolution, because that is the people that are taking the forefront. Examples of successful startups in East Africa. You know, I like interacting with East Africa. That is where I come from. And previously, before East African community expanded, we had 3 countries that were part of the East African community. We had Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania. Then the rest joined later, like Rwanda, Burundi, and now have South Sudan, and so soon DRC is also going to join the community. But these are some of the startups in Uganda and in Kenya and in Tanzania that have started, and they have attracted now funding, and they are successful businesses. In Uganda is where we are going to start from. There is one called the Safe Border. Safe Border started by a certain gentleman who was coming from up country. He never lived in Kampala. And you know that Uganda is one of those countries that are multilingual. We have about 56 tribes, 56 of them. So in Kampala, where majority of the people are, and they are Luganda speaking, and that's where the capital is, somebody who comes from up country who doesn't know the language, usually they tend to take advantage of them. So this guy comes, and then a journey of 2,000 shillings, the border guy tells him sit, and then he rotates him around the city, and then afterwards he asks for 20,000 for a journey of 2,000. Then when he goes back, he sits and he says, oh, wait a minute, did I have to pay this 20,000 for just a journey of 2,000? And then he said, no, I must find a solution to fixing this. And then he said, what if I design an app that can be able to link a boda to a client, so that I can be able to save my home people who will also come to Kampala and look for a boda. And then he sat down, developed it together with some other partners that he afterwards shared the idea with, and then they came up with Safe Border. Now, even if you are from Kenya, you only know Swahili, and you come to Uganda, you just type in Safe Border as long as you have an app, and the Safe Border is going to take you at the exact fare that is used for a normal journey, and you will not pay expensively for that journey. So that is how it works, and he has expanded it now to be able to create an academy that trains boda riders. And he's also thinking of expanding it to Kenya, to Tanzania. But it started by just him thinking about his home people, how they can be able not to be cheated when they come to the city and they are looking for the boda. Now it is also helping even other people from other countries who come to Uganda not to be cheated while being transported. So that is how it started, and now you can see a fleet of the boda people who have benefited from it, and those are just few. That is one of the streets of Kampala. Then number 2 is the Bantu Technologies from Tanzania, Zanzibar. Now these are 2 young people, Juma and Suleiman, who said that they must find a solution to the pollution, but also to how the lack of fuel, charcoal into the East African community, but also the world. So what did they do? They went and looked for ways of creating charcoal using the biodegradable products, plants. So they gathered together the maize cobs, they gathered together all kinds of plants, including food wastes from homes, and then right now they make fuel, they make charcoal out of it, which is very cheap but also environmental friendly, because it does not also produce that smoke while you're cooking, and it is long lasting, and they have attracted a lot of funding because of that project which they started. And very many people are resorting to their charcoal, especially in Tanzania. As you can see on the left, that is President Barack Obama interacting with one of the CEOs of Copper Solar. It also started as a project where people, just wanted to provide at least every home electricity in a cheaper way. Especially in East Africa, and their vision extends as far as Africa. Now, Copper provides solar solutions to almost the whole of East African region, and they have managed to provide at least every rural home a solar panel. It began also as as an idea, and right now it is very big. It is now a multinational receiving enough funding. The 4th is the Saarland. I know you're well versed with the Saarland, but it began with those 6 brothers. Now in the picture there are 5. Maybe one of them was holding a camera to take, and they had an idea of, bringing money closer, but also providing financial solutions in everything. Now Saarland is one of those that are receiving major funding among the startups in Kenya. And then we have, of course, M-Pesa, which has been there for a very long time, but it also began as a startup for one of the banks in Kenya, and now it is attracting a lot of wide appreciation that in Kenya now everybody trades using M-Pesa, and it just began as a solution to fixing the gaps that existed within the banking sector, and right now M-Pesa is everywhere. Now, as we go through this entrepreneurship course, I want us to appreciate the difference between startup hubs and startup contexts, and then you will know which model we are using, because some of you would say, what are the benefits out of this course? By the end, what am I going to benefit? Now with startup hubs, they only help you to shape your idea. They help you to think about an idea that you have, and then provide all the necessary conditions for you to be able to actually bring your idea forward so that we can get funding for them. But within the context, they assume that you have an idea already existent and running, and they bring you all so that they can be able to reward the best idea. Now for us, we are taking on the approach of a startup hub, that we assume that you are not having ideas, or you have them but they are sketchy. So we are going to help you to incubate those ideas, be able to guide you through 11 weeks that we are going to be meeting with you, and then at the end we are going to be able to release you so that you can be able to benefit from your idea, and we are not a contest. Examples of startup hubs, one is the C4D lab in Nairobi University. We have IBIZ Africa, and we have Growth Lab. Those are hubs or incubation centers, call them. And then for the contests, we have Obama Foundation, we have Total Global Challenge, and we have Nairobi Innovation Challenge. So this entrepreneurship course is going to take a model of a startup hub, that for 11 weeks we are going to help you generate a business idea, and then if possible see you start it before we break in the 11 weeks that we are going to be with you. I want to begin with a Kenyan proverb. The Kikuyu are so much close to us in Uganda. We have one tribe that shares with them a history. So this is one of the Kikuyu proverb. It says that when a needle falls into a deep well, many people will look into the well, but few will be ready to go down after it. Now, when a problem happens, literally what the proverb means, that everybody will gather around to appreciate the problem that has happened, but very few people are willing to provide a solution to the problem. Now, for you signing up for this entrepreneurship course, you must know that very many people have realized about the problems that the earth is facing, but very few of them really bother about providing solutions. So by you coming for this entrepreneurship course, we want to believe that you are ready to provide solutions to the problems that this earth is facing. And if you do not know the problems that the earth is facing, go and read about the Sustainable Development Goals, the 17 goals. You will know that the earth has a lot of things that it needs to appreciate. So I would want you to become as innovative as possible and come up with solutions that are going to be able to fix all the problems that we have here on earth. Look at that one idea that can be able to bring us forth solutions that are going to be able to fix earth's problems. Within our interaction, we are going to follow the startup model by Saarland University, and that model and phase 1 is the motivation phase, where we look at you being motivated to start up. Then after the startup phase, we have the preparation phase, while we make sure that everything is in place for you to start up. Then the third phase is the idea generation, where we now come together, and then you suggest all the things that you think are good ideas for you to do a good business. And then after that, we look at founding phase. Now that you have the ideas, we get one idea and we concretize it. The productive phase is now where we start now running through with your idea so that it can be able to bring out the best. And then self-dependency is now when you yourself, you can be able to run with your business idea, your startup idea, and where possible, even write for funding for your idea. That's the self-dependence stage, which is the last stage. So that is how we are going to be moving for the 11 weeks, trusting that you are going to be able to provide enough time to this business course that you are going to be going through, entrepreneurship course. Now, this is how we are going to be operating through these 11 sessions, 11 weeks that we have. One, you have already signed up for the Moodle account, which I sent you an email to do. So you have accounts. I would like you to keep your passwords very safe, because all the materials that we are going to be using are going to be provided on that Moodle account, and all the assignments that you're going to be doing are going to be also uploaded on the Moodle account, and even the feedback that we shall be giving throughout, and all the important communications that we are going to be making, most of them ideally are going to pass through the Moodle account. So you will need it so much. You'll need it so much. But this is how also we are going to be working. I'm going to ask you to form groups of threes. Get 3 people, get 3 partners that you're going to work with for the rest of the 11 weeks. And if possible, if you believe that you can, if you believe that you can still run with that idea even after this, which we are believing that you're going to do so, you can be able to stay with them and they become your brothers, sisters, and you run together. And we see the next idea that is solving Earth's problems through the people that were out of this cohort fundi. So get 3 people, and I would want you to upload your group names on the platform, or you can email them to me, or you can also WhatsApp them to me, because I've already provided my WhatsApp contact, or even in the WhatsApp group, which I'm encouraging you to create, that we are going to be sharing, all of us. Walter, you can help us with this. Within that group, select a group leader who I'm going to be frequently interacting with for your groups, and you can also get a group name which is going to distinguish you from the rest of the groups. And within that is how we are going to be holding each other accountable. Now, within those groups, I want you to develop an idea. I already asked you to read about the Sustainable Development Goals. If not, there is something that you have been thinking about as an individual, you can share it within your group, and make sure that idea is novel, it's fixing a certain problem that is existing within our society. So develop an idea. After developing an idea, we are going to be providing you with weekly assignments that are going to be tailored towards your idea that you have formed. And that idea, that the weekly assignments that we are going to be giving you, of course, that means that we are going to require to look at them. Do them throughout the time that will be given to you. We are going to be providing you with videos and also literature that you're going to be reading to help you with these assignments that you'll be having. We are going to be helping you with that. And all that is going to happen on your Moodle accounts which you opened up. So you'll be required to be checking on them quite frequently. And with the assignments that we are going to be giving you, you're going to be writing weekly progress reports, which I'll be demanding every Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. by 11:59 p.m. So you do the assignments in regards to your business idea, your entrepreneurship idea, your startup idea that you have formed, and then you submit a report on how you have progressed vis-a-vis the videos that you have watched and then the literature that we provided for you. And on Thursdays at 4 p.m. I am inviting you for the live feedback sessions on my YouTube channel, which you are following today through this kickoff session. But I'll also be providing a link where we will be interacting with you on regards to your weekly progress reports that you have submitted, but also preparing you for the next sessions that we are going to be having for the week, and giving you further instructions on what to do. If you have an issue and you feel it cannot wait for the live feedback session, I have put there a forum which you will see. It is called Quick Questions Forum. Type there your question that you have, type there the concern that you have, how you want to be guided, and one of the fundis is going to be able to help you go about it. I will also come and respond to that question, but also any member from the Saarland team is also going to be able to help you from the DEPUK project. We expect that by the end you're going to be able to concretize your startup ideas, and it will become a business that will be able to run. That's what we believe by the end of this session that we have. And then at the end, what is in for you? One, you're going to benefit by getting a German entrepreneurship certificate. You will also have chance to be evaluated and given feedback regarding your idea from experts in Germany, in Kenya, and also in Uganda, experts in the area of entrepreneurship, so that you can be able to have your ideas run as an entrepreneurship venture. Also, some of the experts that you have seen who have created those business ideas that I showed you earlier on in one of the slides, we shall also have some of them speak to us in the sessions that we shall be having, and trust me, they are going to be really enjoyous. And then lastly, you will have a chance to be linked to several startup hubs and partners and funders, mostly for the best 5 ideas. So make sure that your idea becomes part of the best 5, because those ones we shall have a close eye on them to make sure that their ideas don't fall on ground. So make sure you work hard, you'll be evaluated, and most importantly is that we would want you to be able to solve some of the problems that the earth is going through by providing novel solutions. And I do not want you to forget that the world is facing one of the major crises in terms of unemployment, and the solution is you and me starting businesses which can be able to employ you, but also employ the rest of the people that are going to be working with you. Now, I would want also to ask you to pay attention to this Akamba proverb. You know, I like Akambas. When in high school, when we were having our social interaction, you know, I was in a purely boys' school, so we had to go for our end of year party with the girls' school. And I was so lucky that the person who I had, it was from Akamba. And this is the proverb which she gave me. This is what she said. A bird that flies off the earth and lands on an anthill is still on the ground. Wow, that is very interesting. But apply to the course that we are doing. This means that this knowledge that we are giving you of startup for the 11 weeks that we are going to be together, it only helps you to fly from the ground where you are right now to a certain level in the space. So it's up to you to fly highest, or it's up to you to land on the anthill, because you're not going to land on the ground again, because you are a step higher. You have been able to come up with some sort of a business. What I'm saying right now is that I don't expect you to be like that bird that is just going to fly from the ground and land on the anthill. I want you to fly higher. Yes? Because landing on the anthills means that You only have the knowledge, you only have the idea that you have got through this entrepreneurship startup that we are going to have, but you have failed to activate it to be able to fly even beyond. So by the end of this course, I would want you to really be able to fly and let that business count not only for you but also for Mother Earth, which is experiencing a lot of problems even right now, that ranges from population explosion, that ranges from global warming, that ranges from joblessness, that ranges from even other factors, as you will be reading and as you will be coming up with those solutions, which are not limited to either chemistry or biology or humanities, or things that are existent, but you find you can be able to provide a better solution to them. So I said that I am also a footballer and I like soccer, and my team is Arsenal that I support, and I suppose that most of you like Arsenal. I'm not talking about those that are giving up because Arsenal nowadays is losing a lot. But those are two gentlemen that I invited to come and say thank you on my behalf for signing up for this course, but also following us. That is Lacazette and that is Aubameyang. So I want to thank you so much for following us through. And one thing I believe is that you're going to enjoy this course, and by the end of the 11 sessions that we are going to have for the 11 weeks, you must be having a business, you must be having an entrepreneurship venture that you have started, that you're running with. And that is my belief and my hope, that you are going, each of you in those three groups that you have, that you're going to have a startup which can be able to receive funding from organizations across the world. So I want to conclude our presentation for today by telling you that next week we are going to meet for a live session again on Thursday at 4 p.m. But there is material already that is uploaded on our Moodle account to help you, guide you in the first session that we are going to have. So make sure you go to your Moodle account and read about and watch the videos, and read the literature that is uploaded there, and make sure that you start already on your first assignment that you have. But I also need you to form the 3 groups. Get 3 people that you're going to work with and choose a leader among you, and make sure I know the groups. Submit the names either on the Moodle account or submit them on my email or through the WhatsApp that I'm asking Walter to form to join all of us, so that we can be able to interact very well. So once again, I'm Eria, and I'm going to be your facilitator for this course, and I thank you for watching this first session that we have had. Looking forward to seeing you next time. If you have things that cannot wait, questions that cannot wait, feel free to inbox them to me on my WhatsApp or on my email, on the Moodle account, or you can even leave them on this YouTube channel where we are live streaming today. Thank you so much. We meet during the further interactions that we shall have.